The world of academia had a sudden and radical transformation. For most institutes, the impact was catastrophic. Restrictions on international borders due to the global pandemic prevented migration and entry of persons on visas. That's about 200,000 people per annum. Consequently, the intake of international students plummeted. As borders reopen, there is an anticipated bounce back to be prepared for. Digital innovation has accelerated faster than ever before, enabling a stronger presence of competitors. Despite this, Australia was still the global leader in recruiting international students in the year 2020. Monash University was identified as Australia's largest university in the years 2020 to 2022 and has risen 13 places in its global ranking. Going forward, to remain competitive, the education system will need to rapidly adapt, perhaps even faster than we can imagine, to emerging megatrends. So what are these megatrends? The first is population growth and globalisation. The global population continues to rise, which means growing demand for tertiary education into the future. With globalisation, we are seeing improved quality of education as more countries have access to the best education systems worldwide. Student options have increased along with expectations in terms of value and benefit, driving a need for a student-centred approach. For example, a study by McKinsey showed that half of students are focused on the return of investment of their degree. The second megatrend relates to digitisation and tailored learning. The global pandemic has fast-tracked digitisation, an already growing trend with advancements in technology and online learning solutions. However, students are also seeking hands-on experience, with 30% citing this as their top concern with online learning. Hybrid learning models, tailored pathways and learning options are becoming increasingly sought after. With advancements in technology, we are also seeing the nature of jobs change. This has implications for the types of qualifications students will seek and is placing pressure on education providers to rapidly create new courses that are agile to industry needs. Megatrend 3 is about inclusion and wellbeing. Since the pandemic, there is an even stronger focus on health and wellbeing. Young people aged 15 to 24 have the highest prevalence of mental health issues of all age groups, an age where many enrol in tertiary education. Students most at risk are from the following backgrounds: low socioeconomic, First Nations, and those culturally and linguistically diverse. In the workplace, many employers are looking at non-traditional talent pools globally and nationally, from diverse backgrounds in terms of gender, age, and nationality. Megatrend 4 is sustainability. Australia is among the top 20 emitters of greenhouse gases responsible for the climate crisis. Our government's aim is by 2030 to reduce emissions to 26 to 28% below 2005 levels. The education sector contributes through carbon neutral education and operations, and can also influence the broader industry of future leaders and workers. Megatrend 5 is regarding the geopolitical landscape. Given Australia's reliance on one or two source markets for students, namely China and India, this poses a risk of overdependence. Geopolitical risks in the market impact our education system. Innovation in education is becoming increasingly viewed as an arena for strategic competition globally. Student choices around particular locations for study are in a state of flux and will be unpredictable. The final megatrend is data security. There has been an increase in cybercrime reports from 2020 to 2021 by 13%. As we become more dependent on the internet, we have increased the attack surface and generated more opportunities for malicious cyber actors to exploit vulnerable targets in Australia. Hackers and cyberspace criminals are becoming increasingly sophisticated, diverse, and adaptive in their approaches. The guidelines to counter foreign interface in the Australian university sector explain the elements essential for building resilience within our education system. These 6 megatrends are key to consider in order to adapt and move with market demands, and continue to be a global and national leader in education.